everybody. It's Tuesday, and it's I think like quarter to 8 in the morning. I'm actually taking my car to get an oil change, which is long overdue. So I thought I'd bring you along. I haven't vlogged in a while, and I'm gonna get back into that today. I actually have some footage from another day I might add in, but I hope everyone is doing well. We are doing great. I cannot believe the year is half over. Like, when I start getting my blues is like now, because you go to the garden centers and like everything's kind of like picked over and chosen, and there's nothing really, everything that's planted is planted, you're done. I guess in late summer you'll get stuff that you can plant in the fall, but I like early spring when all the stuff's just coming out and the tomatoes are new. And went to the garden center the other day and everything is just like picked through, and nobody wants these plants and they're just about dying in the pots, and it's really sad. We haven't gotten any tomatoes yet. We haven't gotten anything yet. I've gotten herbs, that's about it, but we haven't gotten any veggies yet. We planted zucchini in a pot, which that's the first time we ever did that, but there's a lot of zucchini on it. And we planted tomatoes and cucumbers. That's about it. It's beautiful. There's no humidity. 66 degrees. All it can take this weather. Definitely. I wonder if I needed an appointment, or you just drive in to the car dealership to get an oil change. I'm not sure. We shall see. I hope that I'm not going to be sitting there forever, because I haven't had my coffee yet today. I woke up this morning and I sat at the computer and I had my little list of things to do, and I thought, my calendar's empty other than my little tasks to do. I think I'm going to go get my oil changed before they get busy. So. Mike is working. The girls are sleeping. Kelly went to New York yesterday to a concert with her cousin, and I was not happy. They took the train. I don't like two young girls traveling. Bothers me. Really bothers me. Mike's sister, whose daughter went with Kelly, she felt the same as I. Like, she just wasn't too thrilled about the whole situation. But they're home and they're safe and they had a good time. And I think it was like 1:20 this morning she strolled in. I took them to the training, and then my sister-in-law picked them up and brought them home. So I got to sleep, which I didn't sleep very well because I have severe arthritis in my neck. And last night I started with the pains, headache in the back of my head, going up the back of my head. And I thought it was not too bad. And then like 4 o'clock this morning, it was so bad that I couldn't sleep. Like, the headache was so bad. So I got up and took 3 Advil. And probably within a half an hour, I was able to go back to sleep, and I slept until about 7:15, 7:20 this morning. And I got up, and I didn't make my coffee before I decided to do this little trip. So I hope I'm not long. Okay, I'm finished. That took maybe about an hour. They, of course, come in and tell me I need to have my tires rotated, which is part of my contract, my service contract, so it's free. So yes, definitely do that. And then they're trying to sell me windshield wipers. I don't know if I need windshield wipers. And I don't know if windshield wipers cost $35. So I'm going to double check with my husband before I do that. I just put my windshield wipers on with the cleaner, and I mean, they look fine. So I don't know. Maybe when the weather gets bad again, I'll get them changed, but it's only been a year. I've had the car a year. I don't think I need new windshield wipers that fast. I don't ever remember changing them that much in my older car. But this is my first brand new car. The sun has gone in. It looks like we're going to get some rain. I left the plastic on, which is not good for my husband, who's the landscaper. But hopefully it'll hold off until later this afternoon when he's home. I guess my kids are all still sleeping because no one has texted me or called me and said, Mom, where are you? Because I didn't tell anybody where I was going. I just spoke to my husband and he said, you didn't buy the windshield wipers, did you? And I'm like, no. He's like, no, don't buy the windshield wipers. Okay. So I guess he can get them cheaper, and I really don't think I need them yet. So I hate to replace them when I'm not sure that I need them. So, but I'm so glad that I got this taken care of because I did let it go way too long. Now, home for my coffee, and I have to decide what's for dinner. I was looking at Pinterest when I was waiting at the car dealership, and I think I might do some kind of like a Mexican salsa shredded chicken. I think. I'm not sure. It sounds good to me, but I don't think my kids will eat that, so I have to double think it when I go home. Double think. Okay, I just wanted to share. Look how green my basil is in one of my little pots. I do have more in the backyard. But then when you come over here, this basil is very light colored. Like it's losing something, it's missing something. Let's see if I can get them both in the same picture. See, the one on the left is much darker. And I believe they're the same plants. So, my fix for this is Epsom salt. It gives it the magnesium that it needs, and probably within a week it'll be just as green as the one on the left. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit in the soil, not a crazy amount, and I'm going to pinch off these tops. Some of the leaves that don't look so wonderful. And I'm going to give it a good watering, and it should perk right back up to dark green in no time, just like this one. I need an onion for salsa. Okay, I need a real big one. I probably have one at home, but at the food store. So I'm just hitting this cable with my change. Thank you. Alright, oops, and I just dropped one. Oh shit, whenever I don't get a carriage, I need a carriage.
Yeah, I've noticed.
I got stuff to make salsa, and I'm making the Okay, I've had this recipe around for quite a while. I've printed it probably 10 times. It's probably in my recipe book. I ended up printing it again today, but I've been wanting to try it. And we're having a, I'll show you in a second, our dinner that you need salsa for. So I made it. And it is delicious. It's not cold yet. They said it tastes better when it's cold. So if you ever get the chance, go over, check out Pioneer Woman's Restaurant Style Salsa. It is so good. Now, what am I making today? Today I'm making slow cooker chicken nacho taquitos. I made those probably maybe 4 or 6 weeks ago, and everybody loved them, so I'm doing it again. So those are in the crock pot right now, cooking. I have the chicken and the queso in the crock pot cooking. When that's done, the seasonings, when that's done, you shred it and you put it on a flour tortilla with a little bit of cheese, roll it up, spray it with olive oil, and put it in the oven, and they get crispy, crunchy, and they're so good. So it's, what time is it? It's 2:30, and it's not bad out. I think I might make a cup of coffee and head outside on the deck for a few and chit chat maybe. I got this aloe vera from the produce department at Stop and Shop. Actually, I think you can get it anywhere. I have like a little, I'm always red underneath my chin, like a little rash, for some reason, rosacea, whatever. And I had a little tiny aloe plant, and I started putting some of the gel, and it seems to be taking the inflammation and the red away. So I bought this. You skin it, you take the skin off, you put the flesh in a container in the refrigerator. You can actually puree it so it's like all watery. I just put the flesh in the refrigerator in a container, and then I just take it out a couple times a day and put it on whatever I want to try to heal, and it really works pretty good. It was cheap. I think it was $1.79 for that, and I had a big piece off of it already. There's a piece in the refrigerator already. I know I showed you this in another video. This is my lemon tree. Look how good it's doing. I started that from a lemon seed probably 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe. But now we're getting all these little tiny leaves are coming. See the little tiny leaves? It's doing so well outside. I'm so happy. No lemons on it, but I love it. I have the air conditioner right here. This bottom part. It's blowing hot air out at me. I think I'm gonna have to go in and turn it off. It's nice out. I don't need hot air blowing on me. So my 15-year-old, she has a friend who has the bottom of her hair bleached and then dyed like blue, which I don't care. It's not the whole head, it's just the ends. It'll grow out. She can cut it, whatever. Actually getting to that, Kayla did it, but she did it just a temporary. She didn't dye her hair. She didn't bleach her ends. She just put a temporary color in, and it washed out. I guess this has been about a week or so maybe. So she wants to do the bleaching of the ends and the permanent color. I'm really not happy about it. I asked my husband, and he's like, whatever you think, Missy. I don't know about all that girl stuff. But I'm okay with it just being the ends, just not the whole head. And it's summertime, and she's homeschooled, so who really cares? But she's always said that she wanted to grow her hair out and donate it, and you can't do that if you dye your hair. So that's where they are. Katie took her over to Sally to get the bleach and the color, I guess. And Kayla's friend is going to do it, who's done it to her own hair. So I really don't want anything to do with it. And I'm cat sitting still. Tomorrow's my last day. So I have to go once a day. So I'm gonna head over there in a little bit. I just wanna enjoy my coffee and sit for a few. I got the salsa made, I got the chicken in the crock pot, and dinner's in the works. See this spray bottle? It's my Dawn and water that I sprayed the tomato spider mites with, which are gone now. But I keep it on the table out here because there's ants and flies and mosquitoes. And if something lands on the table and I spray it, soak it, a couple sprays, it's gone, it's dead. It's working pretty good. Ant goes crawling across the table, all I gotta do is spray it. He takes like another 2 steps and he's done. I dare any ants or bugs to come across my table. So dinner's over. We just went and took care of our kitty cats and fish that were taken care of, and now we're going to Cone Zone
ice cream store
because my husband wants flying saucers, which is kind of like a Caravelle type thing, but it's just those 2 like chocolate cookies with the ice cream in the center and sprinkles.
Are you gonna get the dogs their treats? Or no? They're so used to.
I know.
They have dog. What are they called? The dog treats, and they have the vanilla ice cream in the middle.
Actually, dog biscuit sandwiches with ice cream in the middle.
This guy's really pretty right here.
And my dogs know when we come home with ice cream. They know. They absolutely will be standing there staring us down, right, Kelly?
Yeah.
Kelly always feels so bad for them. So I guess we're getting them.
Just took a picture of the clouds. Can you see that from here? If it's gonna zoom in or not. Yeah, you can sort of see. There's construction everywhere.
So my husband goes to bed really early. It's actually, Katie, it's 6 o'clock and they're doing construction, so there must be something wrong. Like there must be like a broken pipe or
but
something.
it seems like every other street they're like closing down the road
we
or something.
weren't going that way anyway. We're going to the ice cream parlor. My husband is early to bed, early to rise. He has been known to be in bed at 5:45 p.m.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
He usually is watching TV, but there's been once or twice. Definitely he goes to sleep in the daylight, but he's up at 3:30 or 4. Like he just is on a different schedule than everybody else. He likes to get up, watch his whatever he watches, old black and white movies,
Western movies.
stupid
and stuff.
movies.
He's
I didn't say
obsessed
that.
with them.
Yeah, John Wayne and all that kind of stuff. I always tell him get with the 2017, but anyway, so he says he doesn't want me to take along taking care of these cats because he wants his flying saucers so he can go to bed. So I'm surprised he hasn't texted me or called me yet.
Well, yeah, because it's 6 o'clock now.
It's past his bedtime. He's going to be eating ice cream and then going to bed. Okay.
And this person's going super slow. Come on.
Are they gonna go?
It's like a big thing to try to pull into a parking space at an ice cream store. Didn't you know that?
Oh my God, they're not even like going
I'm waiting
5 miles an hour.
I'm waiting for Kelly to say, I hate people. Okay, going into cone zone. We'll be right back. Okay, this is the cone zone, and these are the chocolate cookies with the sprinkles and ice cream. And my husband is very anxiously wanting his, so he can go to bed like I already told you. These are the dog treats. The ice cream. What Kelly gives to the dogs. I'm so excited. They know when we come home with ice cream. They want their ice cream.
Flew out of my hand. What do you want?
She won't eat it when you're looking at her. There she goes. She looks around to see who's looking, and then she'll take it. Dilly, you like ice cream? That's my little baby. She loves ice cream. Hi. I'm going to show you Kayla's hair.
It's not
kind of
completely
dark.
dry.
It's kind of dark in here. Ah, see, blue. So there's blue. It's wet.
So it's not 100% showing right now.
No, it is.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm. And this is Emily's hair. She bleached hers on the bottom.
She's
That's
gonna
okay.
dye it in a little while.
It still has the blue in it.
Yeah,
pretty.
from last time.
I like just the ends because then you can always cut it
Cut.
off if you decide down the line.
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Rose. Hi, you fresh girl. You're a fresh girl. You fresh. Watch, she's gonna bite me.
Why is everybody eating donuts?
You are fresh. That's my seat. You're in my seat. That's not nice to bite me. I feed you, I take care of you, I clean your litter box, and you bite me. Not very nice. And by the looks of you, I feed you pretty well. Right, Miss Rose? Rosie. Hi, Rose. Rosie. Dilly, Rosie's gonna get you. Dylan. She beats him up. She's a bully. And that was just proof of what I just said. My protection dog is afraid of the cat. Dylan, come here, Dill. do. Kayla. Kayla. Call Dylan. Okay. She flipped her head around. A little bit slower, Dilly. She would have got you. So dinner was amazing. It was so good. I probably should have made like a Mexican rice or something on the side, but I didn't. I had the fresh salsa. Well, it wasn't fresh salsa. I made the restaurant salsa, homemade, Pioneer Woman's recipe, and then I served it along with the taquitos, and it was really, really good. Of course, Kayla doesn't eat it. My little one, she eats nothing, but she's eating flying saucer right now. Of course. You can tell that she's my last child, my third child, because she gets away with a lot more than the other two ever did. By the third kid, you just are so tired and so worn out that it's like, yeah, whatever. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I have a cucumber. I want to pick it so bad, but I'm going to give it another day or two. I cannot wait to make pickles. Okay, everyone, that's it for today. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and we will see you in our next video. Take care. Bye-bye.